last thing I'm going to show you is the audio effects panel. So up here at the top, right now we're in editing. If we go to audio, and we've got this very cool essential sound panel over here. So I can click on a sound effect. So for instance, this first one right here, I can click on it, and then I can tag it to a certain audio type. So if it's someone talking, I can do dialogue. If it's music, I would do music. SFX is sound effects. That's what I'm doing. Or if I have some ambient noise in the background, I can select it there. So it's kind of beneficial to go through and just tag all these as sound effects, just so you have that labeled. But also, once you label them, let me show you something cool. So for instance, I'm going to mute the song again. Right here, this glass shattering right here happens off screen. So it should be a little quieter than these other two were. So I'm going to click on the sound effect, and I'm going to tag it as a sound effect. And then there are a couple of presets in this drop-down box that I can select, such as make distant. There's also from outside, from the left, in a large room, in a close-up, in a medium shot, so it will automatically lower the volume to whatever I need it to be. So if I click make distant, let's see what that, and it added a heavy reverb too, so as far away there's kind of like a big echo. And then if I think that's a little too loud, honestly, or still a little too loud, so I can also go down here and adjust the volume down here. So another way we can turn the volume down of our sound effect. And then he runs away. And then so kind of you can play around with these and have some, and test them out and see which ones sound good. You can also light reverb, outside reverb, that might make a difference a little bit. So you can kind of mess with these, and it's pretty cool. And then let's talk about dialogue. So I know some of you will have dialogue in your scene. So let's just, for example, I don't have any dialogue in this clip, but let's pretend that this sound effect is a dialogue clip. So I'll click dialogue, and then on a preset, I can then make it like if it's a male talking, I can do a balanced male voice, and it will make that male voice sound a little bassier. It'll make it sound better. Or the same thing, balanced female voice. Clean up noisy dialogue. This would be if there's a lot of background noise. If you click that, it will kind of try to delete the background noise. I don't know how good it will be at that, but it will try. From outside a building, from the radio, from the telephone. I know there's one group that has someone talking on a telephone, so you could click that, and it should make the voice sound like it's coming from a telephone. In a large room, in a small room, podcast voice over an intercom. So all of these you can mess with and try to experiment with, like from a telephone, and then you can go in here and you can enhance the speech if you wanted to, or you could change the preset. Down here, change the volume. There's a lot of things you can do, and this sort of stuff you just kind of have to mess with and experiment and see what you like best, and just kind of test all those things out. But that should be everything you need to know about the audio effects as far as moving forward to finish your Movies on Mute project, and then take all these skills you learn here forward into every video that you make.